And keep refreshing until it comes on. Because it's gonna come on in a second. It should come on. There we go. There we go. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Apollo Justice Ace Attorney Trilogy. In the last episode, we had continued on with Ace Attorney Spirit of Justice, and we continued on with episode 4, Turnabout Storyteller. And you know what, we're going to just jump straight back into it. We had just finished Yuendo's Mood Matrix, and we found out that Yuendo also had D.I.D, which is Dissociative Identity Disorder. Basically... Testimony? Why does text-to-speech say it like that? Testimony. Okay, but fair enough. Owen testimony. Yes, dissociative identity disorder. A.k.a. multiple personalities. So, we were last discussing that we still need to question Yuendo and all that. And things like we do? Like what? Well, don't just stand there. Well, we don't have any evidence left to present. Have you forgotten already? Is there still a hidden witness you have yet to question? Hidden witness? Oh, that's right. Your Honor, there's still one more issue we haven't finished discussing yet. Oh? We haven't finished discussing this issue related to Yuendo. We still have to discuss the possibility of a fourth personality, the one named Owen. Introducing this fourth personality of Yuendo's might be the true culprit. Jeez, not that again. It seems like it's alright on my part, so I might be just a little bit behind. I told you we don't know anything about this Owen. Look, Yuendo, I know you don't have any motive to kill your master, but this Owen may have one for all we know. Come clean now, Yuendo. You've got another personality stashed away, haven't you? Please tell us everything you know about Owen. That's enough. The witness has already stated that he knows not of any Owen character. Bravo, you tell him, Mr. Prosecutor. Hey, Patches. If you claim you don't know any Owen when you really do, that's tantamount to perjury. If you want to exercise your right to remain silent, however, well, that's a different story. Do not listen to the depraved prosecutor witness. You'll be tainted with his evil. It's weird not hearing his shackles anymore. Like, whenever he used to do that, it was like always ching, ching, and now it's just weird not hearing them anymore. That's also weird. Do you have any idea how dark and cold a prisoner's cell is? I exercise my right to remain silent. What's this now? Changing horses in midstream, are you? Shut up! I remain silent and that's it. Patches, you fool, you stay out of this. Patches is not the brightest bulb in that box you call a noggin, is he? The fact that he switched from I don't know any Owen to I remain silent is proof that he does know about Owen. There it is again. Simon's formidable psychological manipulation tactic. I'm sure glad he's on my side today. You dirty, despicable, depraved prosecutor. You were leading the witness. Witness, there's no need for you to submit yourself to the defense's questioning. Yuendo is definitely hiding something. Please allow me to question this witness about the existence of Owen. But only this witness can confirm or deny the existence of Owen for us. Very well. I will allow the defense to proceed. Poor conker. I've never met any personality named Owen. Patches was just blurting out nonsense in a panic. We're always aware, so we definitely notice if a personality like that showed up. How dare you treat me like a criminal based on mere conjecture? Wow, how am I supposed to deal with the testimony of 3 personalities? Unless you can prove the existence of Owen here, it's all over. You'd best screw your courage to this sticking place and attack their testimony head on. Alright, I will. Just stop putting the pressure on me. I had to draw out some info. Anything to drag Owen out into the open. Met, huh? So they experience each other? Like people meeting on the street? Well, it's more like all 3 of us are always here. And the personality that's most suited to the moment is the one that comes out. So near out you wonder, what are the other 2 doing? Well, we've never known when our turn will come, right? So we stand by and listen. So that means all 3 of you share the same memories? I never really thought about it. But I guess that's right. I guess that's right. I see. Thank you. Please continue. Hold it! Patches, can I have a word with you, please? Why, hello. You rang? You said at first that you didn't know anybody named Owen. Then you exercised your right to remain silent. Are you afraid of committing perjury? Well, you see... I'll take over from here if you don't mind. Listen, I hate to say it, but Patches is about as smart as a sack of rocks. If you grill him with a bunch of high-fluting words, he's going to want to keep silent. I see. So looking after loose-tongued Patches is your role, is it, Miss Kisigawa? Well, I don't know about that, but anyway. I do know that Patches was just flustered, and that's why he decided to remain silent. What if, for some reason, you 3 were unconscious at the time of the incident? If any of you weren't alert and aware of what would happen... What would happen? I'm not even sure what you mean. I mean, you 3 share the same memories, right? But what if Owen is different? What if he has memories separate from yours? He might emerges when the 3 of you are unaware or unconscious.
Objection!
So that speaking as if this 4th personality is a foregone conclusion, I suggest you prove his existence first. Well, we've already seen 3 personalities. A 4th wouldn't be a stretch. You dishonor the victim in this court by jumping to such conclusions without proof. Have you ever heard of these old sayings, prosecutors our party? What happens twice will happen thrice. If you see 1, there are likely 30 in your home. I'm basing my theory on such premises. Comparing us to cockroaches. Do we bug you that much, girlie? How much do you intend to prove it? Only prove that all 3 personalities become unconscious, as you say. Unless you can do that, all of his talk is merely empty speculation. Well, Don't be so timid. If you don't have it, then find it. Maybe something that could render you with the others unconscious. Sounds right, I can't back down now. If I climb Mr. Wet, I have to. Wait, Mr. Wet? Am I right? Maybe if I were lump for regular follow for done news. Bomb fresh and I'm sober. You don't let sober no rest. It's all about 3 freshes. Right about where it says fresh, just no fresh ball of fresh new fruit. He's blacked out. Mr. Wet, falling unconscious. Wait a minute, I think I've got it. Miss Sykes, do you have proof to back up your theory? Yes, Your Honor, I do. The proof is right here in this crime photo. It is? In that case, please point out what supports our theory. This most likely is what caused... This most likely is what caused you to lose consciousness.
Take that!
Albans? Who knows, like, he smacked over the head with this. That's why he passed out. He started nagging, but I don't see a single bruise on my head. Do you? Well, then maybe it wasn't so much a smack as a swing and a miss.
Well, what coincidence, different. Our assertion was a swing and a miss too.
What? Do those things not have alcohol in them? That's where I'm assuming we're going with. I swear those things had alcohol in them. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know anymore.
Athena, you didn't need to be hit over the head to lose consciousness. Lord knows Bucky has passed out several times. All this poof yours.
It must be this then. This is probably what made Uendo lose consciousness.
Ah, yes. Ah, yes, the sake.
Oh, is that what that is?
And this isn't it just like Master D.I.D to pick up a fine brand like Camel?
Oh, this Pepsi Lemon is delicious. Mango, not lemon, mango. Sake? Oh, you mean rice wine? Oh, please, don't call it rice wine. That's so unsophisticated. And that's not even wine. Silly girl.
I must agree. You need to become more cultured, Athena.
Tomato. It's made of rice and people get drunk from drinking it, right?
It's called sake. End of story.
Fine, sake it is then. Ay, caramba. Everyone's so touchy about these things.
I recall Master D.I.D would often have a drink or two before performing. He said it made him more eloquent. Drinking too much of the stuff can make one lose consciousness, though, of course. And
look, there are 2 glasses on the table.
Uendo?
I believe your master offered you some wrist... Sorry, I mean sake. And then you must have drank too much and passed out. That's when your first personality, Owen, emerged.
I drank sake? Oh, that's a good one.
We have a real sweet tooth, you see, so yes, we did accept a sugary red bean bun, but since we really dislike sake, we said no thank you to that. We believe it or not, we're weak when it comes to booze. Even a tiny drop can knock us right out. So is that what happened? I swear those were... I mean, obviously, clearly they're red bean buns, but maybe I was wrong.
So, see, I had sweet manju bun, but I didn't drink any sake.
I'm gonna sneeze. What? That can't be right. I'm really gonna sneeze. Nice one. The defense demands the glasses be examined right away.
You amateur, did you really think I had not already done so? Your foolishness is beyond the pale.
Don't tell me.
There was no trace of the witness having touched either of the glasses. Naturally.
Right, of course.
Miss Sykes, would you like to make any statement out of today's testimony?
Yes, please, Your Honor.
Very well.
I had a sweet manju bun, but I didn't drink any sake.
Back again, but the owner is the Bun brand.
No, I didn't think it was that. But it was worth a shot. At least then I can get all my badges back, realistically.
The Manju Bun brand.
I see no need of help along this trial. The defense's case is insufficient to prove. Guilty. Oh dear. What are we to do? Guilty. We could try from this scene. Yeah. Guess it's gonna have to be the broken paper.
Let me skip all of this because we've already done this.
Objection.
Huh. Do.
Oh, I see now. I see now. So because it's camel sake and camel bao buns, these buns, red bean buns, would have been filled with alcohol. Yes, don't call it rice wine. Whatever. Come on, we need to speed through all of this. Also, yes, it is a Hamilton jumper. I'm a musical theatre student. Well, I'm a musical theatre worker. I can't call myself a student anymore because I graduated. I'm a musical theatre worker. Does that make sense? No? Okay. Right. I get it now. I do. I get it now. Hang on a second. Sorry. There we go. This shows what, most likely, made you end or lose consciousness. That note, you feel light-headed, child, or perhaps a bit peckish. I'm not hungry. My head feels just fine, thank you very much. Look at the paper this note is written on. Is there something familiar about it? What exactly is your point, Defense? The faint design here reminds me of the paper form. Yep, it's a piece of the wrapping paper on the box of manju buns by the victim on the floor. You may not have drunk any sake, but you did eat a sweet red bean bun, right? Well, yes, that's right. I don't know if you're aware of it or not, Brendo. Apparently the manju you ate caused you to fall unconscious.
The bean bun? Wow.
Because those buns contain a secret ingredient. A very punchy secret ingredient at that.
A punchy secret ingredient?
Yes. And the design on the wrapping paper matches that of something else in the room.
It does?
The design on this object matches that of the Manju's...
The camel pattern is the same one as the one for camel brand sake.
So just as Yuendo said, he didn't drink any sake per se, but he did eat some. Impossible. Yuendo had a camel brand red bean bun, which boasts a nice shot of sake as one of its ingredients.
So when his claim that Yuendo passed out after consuming a camel sweet bun, which allowed a fourth personality named Owen to emerge, is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor. It's exactly what I'm claiming.
But there's one thing that bothers me. Wouldn't the alcoholic content of the buns evaporate as they were steamed?
In order to give them a stronger flavour, some manju are specially made to retain as much of their alcoholic content as possible. What kind of a lightweight do you think I am? Even I wouldn't pass out from eating a simple manju. Then how about we test that theory? What do you say, Your Honor?
Seeing is believing, as they say. Very well. I will allow a test.
Thanks, Your Honor. Simon, go buy some camel manju on the double. Don't forget to give me one too, okay?
Why must I? All right, Prosecutor Blackwell. You'll get one from me as well.
I'm not the courthouse stable boy, you know. Hello. Hello, boy. It will be but just this once, Creance. Taka, I'm counting on you.
And all of you had better pay me back. Oh, but I thought it would be your treat, Prosecutor Blackwell. What a shame. Now then, let us adjourn while the manju arrive by carrier hawk. Court will reconvene as soon as Stark returns.
I could have kept... Okay, fine, whatever. May 13th. District Court. Courtroom number 4. 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8.
Now that the sweet buns have arrived, the court is back in session.
Go on, you window. Eat up.
I'll say that. I can really taste the sake. That was delicious.
Yes, unique sweetness and the faint aroma of sake. Yet, I hardly think that anyone could pass out from eating something like this. What's the matter, Yuendo? You're not afraid of a tiny manju, are you?
Or are you scared of how many calories it has?
Don't be ridiculous. A sweet little snack like this can possibly... I mean, it could never. Less bleating, more eating witness. Fine, whatever. Is he going to be swaying like Bucky was? He is! See? I told you, it don't affect me the slightest. You made me lie, wait. Come on, you'll be that right? Seriously, nobody gets a drink of one. Well, but... Yeah. Are we gonna get... Oh. 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 Okay. Oh, hello, Owen. It looks like it worked.
Oh my, wouldn't just visit the court or even a commission.
No. already scared. You all right there, Owen? We'll kill you if you're not.
Noted.
My name is Owen. I'm 5. You're 5. I'll still kill you. Blackwell's just there like, oh, to damn to hell with this. Whoosh. Whoosh. You're 5 years old. Yeah, I'm in trouble. Please don't yell at me. No. So he's Windows' 4th personality. I'd hardly think a child like him could have motive to murder a victim. And even if he had a motive, could he have actually committed the murder? It's a very good point. Owen does appear to be very timid and weak. Oh. It seems the defense was hoping this hidden personality would be the real killer, but now he is standing here before us. It's clear that none of you Windows personalities can be the killer. Where can I even go from here? Shisho. Shisho.
Fun fact: sober best to eat fresh and no need to rest.
Fair enough. Owen, do you know something about what happened to your master? Well, come on, buddy. Wait till Athena what happened. Well, what a scary lady. I'm not scary. Look at Auntie's big smile. Tell me about your master, please.
Fun fact,
Pretty please with sugar on top.
And you need to figure it out.
Fun fact has something to... Oh, don't make me do that. I can't figure it out. Okay, Shisha was super nice. He always played with me, just like a real grandpa. I love Shisho. Athena, do you sense anything behind his words? I sense his sadness. Sadness so pure it's heart-rending. But no discord. Heart-rending. Bosco Samadi is right. Owen isn't the killer. But then, don't you find it odd? Find what odd? Well, let's review what we've learned so far. Even though we rearranged the Karut cards, pin the blame on Bucky. Well, that's because the original message implicated Owen. But Owen is only 5 years old and absolutely adores Master Tonido. Exactly. The other 3 personalities also have no motive for murder. If Owen isn't the true culprit, then the person who first laid out the cards probably wouldn't have been Master Tonido. So then who out? Yes, Your Honor. I now know who it was that first laid out on the Karut cards. Well, I thought it was the victim, right? No, Your Honor. I don't believe it was. The one who first arranged the Karut cards on the table was none other than the true killer. I believe the person who laid the cards out is the very person who killed Typho Tonido. How quickly you move on to a new target when your Owen theory proves false. You Polkunnan. I don't know what a Polkunnan is, but I know I am definitely not one. And before you start with the sermons, why don't you hear me out? Yes, well, this is a finished mission. Please proceed, Miss Sykes. But if you are bluffing, I won't go easy on you. I understand, Your Honor. Now then,
Please recall the original crime scene. How long have I been going on for? I know it's not been long, but 31 minutes already. Okay. Who did the Kuroda cards name when the scene was discovered? Let's see. Maybe it can implicate the defendant, Bucky Wet. That's right. We found out that the message originally read Owen 4th. Which implicated the young boy Owen. Exactly. The person who rearranged the cards was undoubtedly Uendo. Uendo may have kept silence, but we can be sure he already knew his master was dead. His tampering with the crime scene using the TV all but proves it. I confess, I tampered with the crime scene. My voice for Uendo keeps changing, man. The reason Uendo rearranged the Karuta cards and moved the TV was because he saw the Owen 4th message and was convinced Owen had committed the crime. Right on, Prosecutor Blackwell. It would seem that Owen and the other three personalities don't share the same memories. My arm. Oh, not my arm, my back. You no fear that Owen had killed Master Tonido, so he tried to hide Owen from us. But it turns out, Owen is but a 5-year-old child incapable of hurting a fly, let alone his beloved master. So naturally, the culprit must be somebody else, and if somebody else, a true killer, tried to pin the crime on Owen. I see. That does make sense. This is naught but conjecture composed of half-truths and fantasy. Who, then, do you maintain murdered the victim? I believe Owen might know something about that. I refuse to allow such impromptu testimony, and from a 5-year-old no less. Such a young child is incapable of producing anything coherent. But your desperation is disgraceful. Did you realize what it is time to make? I saw it. I saw Shisha getting... Owen! You do know something, don't you? Yeah. Oh my, is this true? If so, you must have Owen testify immediately. Don't you agree, Prosecutor Samadi? All right, Owen. Go ahead and tell us what you know. Shisha was standing with a knife in his hand. Blood was dripping onto Shisha's face, getting it all red. I couldn't move at all. I was so scared. He passed out. This is eyewitness testimony from the moment of the murder. Owen, can you tell us anything about what you saw? I was so scared. So scared. Owen, his emotions are spiraling out of control. Something must have really frightened him. Is he alright? His emotions are running wild because he's trying to recall something frightening to him. I recommend a therapy session right away. I see, yes. Please do whatever you can to help the poor boy. Will do, Your Honor. I better find the cause of these out-of-control emotions pronto. Standing with a knife in his hand. Blood was dripping onto Shisho's face, getting all red. They couldn't move at all. They were so scared they passed out.
Got it!
Yeah, blood was dripping down onto Shisho's face.
Blood? Don't remember seeing any blood in the crime scene photos. Besides, the victim was standing upright. How could blood drip down onto his face? As I suspected, what we managed to obtain from this child is his tail he dreamt up. Ugh. This is so weird for blood to drip onto a victim's face if he was standing up. Unless it dripped down from the ceiling or something. What? Unless it dripped down from the ceiling or something. What do you think, Simon? I don't know. Owen's one confused and upset kid right now. Who knows how accurate his memory is. Maybe it's time for that thing instead. Huh? What thing? That thing you and your cohorts do. What do you call it? Rotate your thinking about. Oh, you mean you turn your thinking around? Yes, whatever. It's the same thing either way. No, it isn't. Who's ever heard of rotating your thinking? I mean, rotated... Hey... Wait a minute. What? You know what, Simon? In this case, I think rotate might just work perfectly after all. Come again. All I have to do is rotate things by about 90 degrees. When he saw his master, Owen must have been... Owen must have been lying on the floor when he witnessed his master's murder. What? That's the conclusion I arrived at when I rotated my thinking by 90 degrees. Which means all the visuals in my matrix were off by 90 degrees. And? This means Master D.I.D was already lying on the floor, which solves another mystery. Which mystery is that? The mystery of how blood could have been dripping onto the victim's face. It was much easier to imagine how that could happen if he was lying down. Like someone bleeding onto Master D.I.D from somewhere up above him. I remember now. Somebody was sitting up on top of Shinsho. Down to 70%. Not a lot, but it's a start. So trying to recall his master's bloody killer is what spooked Owen originally? The blood that stained the victim's face red came from a personality sitting on top of him. The victim was holding a knife, so he likely nicked his attacker as he was fighting back. This means his assailant was injured on their face somewhere, like the forehead perhaps. Assuming the victim and his attacker were face to face, then yes. I see, so that is what happened. But if I recall correctly, the accused has a fresh bandage on his forehead. Does he not? Ah, crap. That injury of Mr. Webb's is conclusive evidence that he committed this murder. Why? Every damn time. It seems you have dug yourself into a pit that you cannot crawl out of. No. I figured out the reason for Owen's out of control emotions. All I did was raise further suspicion against my own client. What do I do now? What's the matter? You're not thinking of throwing in the towel, are you? It looks so bad for Bucky. I mean, he had motive and opportunity. Plus, he has that injury on his forehead. Your Honor, I sense the defense is finally ready to let it go and move on. Well, Miss Sykes, and as Auntie you don't want to give up on a client, but I won't allow you to prolong this trial without a good reason. Well, one lawyer did her best, but all signs point to the defendant's guilt. Maybe it's time she gave up. She tried everything she could. I really, really don't want to back down now.
Silence!
Athena, you having doubts about Bucky's innocence? I wouldn't say that, it's just... Do you remember what you said to Bucky earlier this morning? You mean you believe me, ma'am? Of course, no matter what, I'll believe in you to the very end. Well, those just empty words. Of course not, it's just... all the cards are stacked against us. You're still stuck on that line of thinking. Oh God! Oh God! Motive, opportunity, and then injury to his forehead. That is... one, terrifying, but also two, I don't swing that way, but that was actually kind of hot. Phew, Simon! But again, that was also quite terrifying as well. That was, wow, that was something else. Please unhand me, Simon. Please, please unhand me. Is that all it takes to make you stop believing in your client? Don't tell me again. Who are you to Bucky?
I'm Miss Chickadee lawyer.
Then do your duty and believe in him until the very end.
I will. Simon's absolutely right. I'm Bucky's lawyer. And he's dependent on me.
Defense team, please, no fighting in my courtroom.
Jesus Christ, that was terrifying. I never want to see that again. That was genuinely terrifying. Oh my god. The defense is ready to resume, Your Honor. Prosecutor Blackwell is just giving me a pep talk, that's all. Thank you, Prosecutor.
I didn't do it for your sake. I did it for the future of Red Sober.
Yeah, got it. The defense would like now to continue with Owen's therapy session.
Owen, would you be alright with that?
Okay. So somebody was sitting up on top of Shisha bleeding from their head and smooshing something into Shisha's face. That's funny.
What is it?
Mr. Discord now his voice. But I don't see it says any inconsistencies between his statements and his motions. I don't seem to be any contradictions in his testimony itself either.
Ah,
So that's it, huh? Did you figure something out?
your ability to sense emotions is making you focus too much on his feelings, Athena.
There's actually something he's being very vague about
In his testimony, you can verify what he's feeling uncertain about with some evidence. You should be able to move forward from there.
Okay, that makes sense. I'll give it a try, I suppose. Just update the mood matrix with new information, then we'll be ready to go. Just need to present some evidence on what Owen is being vague about.
I can't lie, I have no idea. Shisha had blood on his face and a knife in his hand. He was on the floor and somebody was smooshing something onto his face. Realistically, it would be this, wouldn't it?
Objection!
Let's put a name to the thing Owen's uncertain of, shall we? By identifying the murder weapon that was used to suffocate the victim. Fortunately for us, I spy the murder weapon right here in this crime scene photo.
Unfortunately for you, I spied nothing of the sort.
And the police?
I did not spy anything of the sort during their investigation either. Pray tell, where is this murder weapon you see?
You don't say because it no longer looks the way it did when it was used as a weapon. This is what the killer pressed into Master Tonido's face.
Take that!
Maybe? No?
I don't know. Then psychs out the judge, or tries to at any rate.
Yeah, I'm not really psyched about that, how that went.
Take that!
I'm...
Take that!
For the dough.
The dough? This? No. What? This?
Take that!
Huh? I am so lost.
Noodles.
How would you press the soba noodles? I am so confused. I am so very confused.
The dough he cooks it the culprit.
I suppose.
Take that!
Jesus Christ. The mystery person that Owen saw pressed sober into the victim's face, thereby suffocating him. I grow weary of your tasteless jokes. How could anyone commit murder with self-delicate sober? The noodles would instantly fall apart if they were pressed into someone's face. Yes, I agree. Well, I disagree. There is a way the soba could have been used to suffocate the victim.
What? You would explain your theory at once, Miss Sykes.
To kill Mr. Tonido, the culprit must have smothered him with... The culprit must have used the soba before it was cut into noodles. In other words, the murder weapon was raw soba dough.
What? Order the court. Yes, soba dough could definitely be used to suffocate someone, couldn't it?
Are you alright, Miss Prosecutor Salmati?
I was just letting the soul of the victim know whether the accused will finally face justice thanks to the foolish lawyer before me.
Huh? What are you talking about now?
Allow me to summarize your statements. As the accused was killing the victim, he was slashed in the face by the victim's knife. The weapon he used to suffocate the victim was with the dough in the dressing room. He then disposed of the murder weapon by cutting the soba dough into noodles.
Yeah. Why, you smarmy.
Afterwards, the accused put the victim's face into the bowl of soba noodles and broth to wash off the blood that had dripped onto the victim's face from his own. And there you have it. Now the true sequence of events behind this foul affair.
No, wait just a moment. I never once said that Mr. Wet was the culprit.
Who but the accused knows how to cut dough into noodles? Defense.
Yeah.
A very good point, Prosecutor Sharpbody. Cutting soba dough into uniform noodles requires considerable training. But then, what about the time message? And to explain that, the defendant wouldn't have known about Windows' Owen personality.
Perhaps the victim is simply playing with the cards, and they hold no other meaning. Perhaps he spelled out Owen's name in jest, sometime before his murder.
That's true. From Owen's testimony, it's clear the master Tonido cared for the boy. We've arrived at a compelling conclusion. Taking together all these points paint a convincing picture of the defendant's guilt.
Owen, is there anything else you can tell us? It doesn't matter how small of a detail, anything will do. No, you're scaring me. Oh, I'm sorry, Owen. Do you think he didn't mean to raise her voice? You have to be gentler with him. I can't forget he's only 5 years old. Don't need to be scared, okay, sweetie? Just tell us everything you can remember. Well, when I woke up, the person who killed Shisha was standing over me, bleeding from their head. Owen, you saw the killer's face? Oops, I did it again. So what was it, Owen? Do you remember? I don't know who it was. I picked up some noise. That means there's still something to uncover now in Owen's testimony.
I don't know what Owen saw, but suffice it to say we are analysing the dreams of a child. You wasted enough of our time, defence. Let it go and move on.
No, there's still discord in Owen's heart that needs to be addressed. Therefore, I can't give in here.
Owen, do you think you can continue your testimony for us?
Okay. I'll enter the new info and run an update then.
Shisho had blood on his face and a knife in his hand. He was on the floor and somebody was smushing dough into his face. He couldn't move at all. I was so scared I passed out. And when I woke up, the person who killed Shisho was standing over me. Why are you feeling happy there, Owen?
Despite witnessing the culprit's terrible crime firsthand, Owen experienced a positive feeling, one of relief.
The person the witness saw was no stranger. Rather, it was the accused, therefore it is only natural to face. A defense and this madness and sully your soul no more.
Owen, who did you see? That nice smell. I love the smell of that perfume.
Perfume? You mean Giro's? Oh, it's Giru.
How do I remember that?
Well, you've got to think back. Bucky said something to the extent of he doesn't like Giru anywhere near his noodles because of her perfume, and that it will make the noodles taste bad or something along those lines.
It's the smell of... You can do it. Try to remember, Owen. Oh, the smell of... Oh.
Ooh.
Owen!
It seems Owen is now resting in the infirmary. They certainly have their hands full to date on there. Let's continue with the trial. Despite Owen's testimony, it is the opinion of this humble servant of the Upholding Mother, the child's words were insufficient to clear the accused of suspicion.
But what about the scent of perfume Owen mentioned? I believe it's clear that will lead us to the true culprit.
There are 1,000 of perfumes in the world. Even the scent of the hair product the accused uses. He does have one amazing hairstyle. That's certainly possible. The witness is a 5-year-old.
The witness is a...
The witness is a 5-year-old boy. He cannot tell the difference between conventional perfumes and hair products.
Why couldn't you have gone for his crew cut or something, Bucky?
What's more, the only person who can cut sober noodles with such precision is the accused, and no other.
Oh man, how am I supposed to argue with that?
And so, the person Owen saw at the scene of the crime can only be the accused Bucky Wet.
Owen?
Huh? What the?
Oh, hello again, Bucky.
Hey! I never use hair products. Anything with a smell. Something like that. Smell good and sober. Boom, check it out. Yo. 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 Yo.
Mr. Wet, are you supposed to be resting in the infirmary?
Ugh. Whatever. You think I let myself shake a volume? I tried to just some for a show to see. I believe you have no choice but to try it, particularly for examination purposes, of course. Now then, let's dig in, shall we? It's good stuff. It's very good stuff. That was delightful. Well, I'm satisfied there are no traces of hair bubbles or perfumes in my sweat sober. First sweet bean buns, and now savory sober. What a delectable trial this has been. This texture is different from the sober I had the other day. It reminds me of a dish we have in Korean called balopun. What you doing, Mrs. Jiggity? My shoulders still pretty good, isn't it?
It's delicious. Don't you think so, Simon?
Still pales in comparison to his late father's cuisine. Simon, you always gotta be so hard on me. We live two different but the family to for some rest. Here, rest. Hey, I love the blade of weedy wooden noodle of the fresh and the soba. You know, there's no rest. It's about the very fresh as a soba. Glad to see his fresh, good to know fresh, but to do the fresh. Good grief, what a defendant.
At least Bucky wasn't the source of the perfume smell.
Wait, smelly perfume? Looks like you remembered something.
The phrase smelly perfume reminded me of a certain somebody.
Oh? Who might that be?
There's only one person that comes to mind. The phrase smelly perfume reminded me of this person.
Take that!
Giro D.I.D? Yes, she did smell very nice, didn't she? Just a moment of defense. You would throw suspicion on Giru now because of a scent. Your Honor, there is no need to go along with these ever-changing claims of the defense. I suppose their claims have been awfully inconsistent.
But Giru could have been at the crime scene.
Yes, but...
You'll get to see those balloons of hers if you get to call her back to the witness stand.
How vulgar. His Honor is not interested in such things. As a matter of her balloon decided entirely, I do believe it's appropriate to ask Gira some questions given the circumstances. It has nothing to do with her balloons, of course.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Pulkunka. Hello again, Gira. How you doing?
Thank you for calling this disciple of Tonido School of Rakugo back for an encore. It's me, the balloon artist you know and love, Giro Tonido. 1, 2, balloon.
What wonderful balloon artistry.
Your Honor, please. Now then, what would you like me to make for you this time? Actually, I called you back for more testimony. But I'm all talked out. This case has left me completely deflated. What, you didn't find that funny? Anyway, why is that ego's going on, Simon?
It seems the person who murdered Master Tonido was wearing perfume.
And you're the only person I could think of who has perfume. Wait, you mean I'm suspect now? Gary, you knew about her, right? Well, yes. You have to play with him and she shows regrets. So that means you could have left that fake dying message, right? What? Just because I wear perfume and no woman? You think I'm a murderer? Oh, how could you?
Well, this is absolutely right. With no evidence but the distorted memories of a small child. It is outrageous to the defense of the defense to accuse this woman.
That's right. You don't even have any proof.
You may step down from the stand, Giru. The defense does not have one scrap of evidence that connects you to the crime.
Wait just 1 minute. I mean, I have proof, but Owen's testimony is still...
Enough! Please feel free to leave, Giru.
But I'm so close. There must be something I can do. Well, if the prosecutor says it's key, then I guess I'll go now.
Boy, Giro, you're an entertainer, aren't you? Once you go on stage, it's your duty to complete your performance, is it not? So what are you doing leaving halfway through? Oh, you have a...
There's a bandage on Giru's forehead. And since we know that Master Tornado's killer has a cut on their face somewhere.
Impossible.
How did you know, Simon?
I didn't, but I had to take a chance and see for myself. Otherwise your theory would remain groundless accusation.
Your Honor, Prosecutor Sabari, the scent of perfume and injury on the forehead, these things are completely consistent with Owen's testimony. In short, the mysterious individual Owen saw in the dressing room could have been Giru.
Miss Sykes, does this mean you are formally indicting this witness of the murder of Tyler Tonido? Should your accusation prove to be false, I hope you are prepared to pay the price in full.
Simon, what price is he talking about?
I thought that should be obvious. Prosecutor Sadmock is saying he'll see to it you never stand in a court of law again. I must say, though, he knows how to make a trial interesting.
Just whose side are you on, Simon?
Go on, then. Into the deep end with you. You really have but one choice anyway. Well, Miss Sykes, I'm waiting.
With regards to the witness here tonight, the defense wishes
To indict her.
There's no reason for me to hold back. Not if I really believe in my client. The defense wishes to formally indict Giru Tonido for the murder of Taifu Tonido.
I have tried to be merciful, but now, believing your pleas will reach the Holy Mother's ears. You will have plenty of time to regret your decision in the pit of hell.
Except I won't need to. The person who murdered the victim was not Mr. Wet. It was Giru Tonido. You know, that bandage is... It's just from a silly slip-up. I made one cutting yesterday, that's all. What kind of extreme cutting were you doing to cut yourself on the forehead? Well, what can I say? That's what happened.
Practically, she can't do that.
True, but she has. Oh well. You also don't have an alibi for the period before 4 PM, do you, Giru? But they really didn't know anything that was wrong until she was found dead. If you don't believe me, then with a twisty twist. And Bloom, there you have it. An adorable little kitty. How did you suspect a cutesy will balloon eyes like me? Giru, I've been meaning to say this for a while now, but can it be that you don't have an eye for balloon art? Don't you think I know that? You didn't have to come out and say it. I'm a great Rakigo artist. I wanted to do stupid balloon art. I'm supposed to be a Rakigo storyteller too, something like Daddy. She should tell me the balloon art to do balloon art instead.
Yes, I didn't thought she had no talent as a Rakigo artist either.
So you're still going to suspect a poor little thing like me? Please stop trying to skirt the issue. It all comes down to the scent of perfume and the cut on your forehead. You and the culprit in the Owen's testimony share these two traits. You don't sound accusing me, aren't you? Well, here's what I have for naughty little girls like you. With a twisty twist. Oh God, I'ma cut you, witch. Go ahead, make me testify all you want. When the truth's revealed, shit. Oh God, it'll be your balloon or mine that goes pop. Got it?
Okay.
Remind me not to get on the bad side of her. I don't think that would be a very clever thing to do, so remind me not to go on the wrong side of her.
Oh my, is this just another hidden personality?
Simon, is there anybody in the Tonido school like this?
How should I know?
Balloon, big balloon.
Balloon, big balloon. Oh yeah, you're not kidding. Oh gosh, she's very angry. Yeah, I visited the dressing room during that time that I Curtis caught my act. Shisha when I went over there and there. They were both snoring up a storm. I saw them know Shisha left, so I just left. Didn't want to disturb him, you know? For a few moments, smell must have been left. But it must have been left over from when I visited. So Gira says she went into the dressing room, but then left right away. Don't take her at her word. Come on, do you really think I would? I'm just trying to figure out how to get her to talk about what really happened. Now then, Miss Sykes, you may proceed with your cross-examination. Dum, 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 dum. I couldn't see go after your performance, huh? Come to think of it, you wouldn't have mentioned making the same kind of visit. Yeah, visit your master before and after your routine. That's just common courtesy with us regulars and entertainers. So that means you pay the victim a courtesy call before your performance too, right? What did you see at that time? He was having a drink and getting himself into a festive mood. He liked to say the drinking gave him a sore tongue. So he was already drinking by then. Even though I wasn't in the dressing room yet at that time. He must have gone in there during my act, because when I went back... Dun, dun, dun.
Hold it!
Dun. Can you describe how they appeared? They were both stretched out on the floor, snoozing away. So setting the victim up and over at the table must have been the culprits to him. After all, who would stretch out on the floor if they could? Who wouldn't stretch out on the floor if they could take a nap? Plus, that matches up with what Owen said in his testimony. Oh, but if he was asleep, how could you tell it was Owen? How do you know it wasn't your window? I've known the guy for ages. One look at his face and I know which one I'm dealing with. I see. Where did you find your master's note? I don't know, can't remember. Did you notice anything else unusual around the place in the room? Well, there was a sake and a half-eaten manja on the table, but I didn't see anything else out of place or whatever in the room, though. Oh, is that a fact? Of course it is, what do you think? And you didn't change anything around while you were in there? I didn't do anything. Look, I'm telling ya. I didn't see anything funny near Shisho, and I didn't touch anything in the room. Your boldness, I request that Giri's last statement be added to her testimony. Simon? What's a statement like that going to do for us? Just play along and you'll see soon enough. I have no problem adding that to the testimony, but how about you, Miss Sykes? I have no problem with it either, Your Honour. What is Simon thinking? You say you didn't notice anything odd or unusual near your master. Just as you said you didn't touch anything in the dressing room. Well, that's right. What about it? Then I wonder who left that dying message with the karate cards. What are you going on about? Sorry, but that's not possible. There's only 3 people knew Yuendo's personalities. Yuendo, the master, and you. Geek! If Bucky had left that Karuta message, he wouldn't have spelled out Owen. He would have spelled out Yuendo. What it boils down to is this. As a member of the Tonido school, you, Kira Tonido, are the only one who could have left that dying message. As the person who left that message, it's clear that you are Master Tonido's killer. Will you ever quit, you yappers? You are likely wretches clinging onto the spider thread of salvation. Allow me to cut that holy thread from the heavens and bring you back down to earth. Would you quit pulling in whenever things start to go my way? Silence, child. Playtime is over. What did you just say? As the witness stated, she went into the dressing room and soon came back out again. But the victim's note was not the only reason she left with such haste. There was another reason that compelled Giru to leave at once. Giru, would you please relate what said reason to the court? The reason was Giru had to leave the dressing room? Well, I will show you this, but I guess I got no choice.
Keep your eyes peeled, because here it comes. Your head is all swollen and red. What happened, Giru? You're masked now and allergic to buckwheat. What?
Allergic reactions to buckwheat can vary, although they're usually on the severe side. Typhoon Tornado making soba noodles in his dressing room. Kira was lucky to still be alive, considering all the soba flowers swirling in the air.
Good thing I left pretty quick. He managed to escape with just a mild reaction. But I touched Shisho as he was being carried away. And look what it did to my poor hands. There must have been soba broth on his clothes or something. He'd been held under that soba flower and had a seizure. It'd been good night, Giru. I never could have stayed in that dressing room for very long.
I was allergic to buckwheat. Couldn't be in a room with soba flower in here. And I couldn't use soba dough as a word weapon either.
This isn't good.
You knew it'd come to this, didn't you? That's why you never mentioned her allergy.
As if I would do anything so underhanded.
I was simply trying to protect the privacy of the witness.
I'm sick of all these accusations. Why don't we just testify and get it all out in the open, yeah?
Giru's buckwheat allergy.
If I come into the slightest contact with buckwheat, I get an allergic reaction. With that much soba flour in the air, that room could have literally killed me. Look at my hand. Just touching Shisho's body caused this much damage. There must have been soba broth in his clothes. So I never could have committed that murder in the dressing room. Still can't believe it. Nobody told me she had a soba allergy. Did you know about it, Simon? Did you know, Simon?
Does it look like I knew?
ETW, we close to end.
Why do you think I'm carrying on? Because it feels like the end.
Protect the privacy of the witness. My foot! What a dirty trick.
Now what do we do?
There's only one thing to do.
Prosecutor Sadmonk to shame me through cross-examination. Right. No matter how small, I'll find us an open and break her testimony down.
Hold it!
Like I say, it's a short one.
Well, yes, yeah. You're not lying about this sober allergy of yours, right? Of course not. I swear on the grave of my father up in heaven. You can even get your doctor's certificate if you want. She seems to be telling the truth. Unfortunately. I've had this allergy for as long as I can remember. But I never dreamt in a million years that he'd claim me of murder.
You'll come out of this smelling like a delicate buckwheat flour to boot.
Well said, Your Honor.
And with that much soba flour in the air, that room could have literally killed me.
I'll give you that there was quite a bit of flour scattered about in that dressing room. But you went in to pay your respects to your master regardless, right?
Yeah, but like I said, I came right back out. I mean, the soap-making tools were right there. You better believe I was careful not to breathe any of it in. You still could have committed this crime. Yeah, I guess you're right. Jeez, get a grip, will ya? Maybe there's a twist here. You're actually allergic to dogs and not sober. You're kidding. Bringing my little jugamoo in here? Oh, I can squeeze him like there's no tomorrow. I tell you, I had a chip for the deliberation on the matter would be meaningless. Pointless, worthless. You heard the man, lawyer girl. All right, fine. I was just starting to think the same thing myself. I didn't have to like it, though. I probably got this allergic reaction out of my hand because I touched Shisho. I have a question about that, actually. If you're allergic to soba, does that mean you're allergic to the noodle broth, too? Well, the buckwheat from the noodles can dissolve into the broth, so duh. Touching soba broth can be just as deadly for me. Don't you know anything? What an amateur. I'm sorry. Do I look like a doctor to you? Look, anything that has soba in it or anything that has touched soba is like poison to me. Do. So I just want to cover all my bases, but could the murder have possibly occurred somewhere other than the dressing room?
Objection!
That is out of the question. By even asking, you show your complete disregard for what we have discussed until now. Yes, I have to agree. The defense can't go around suggesting new premises without basis. Unfortunately, step from his dressing room around the time of murder. Well, that is unfortunate for everyone. Gero could not have possibly committed this crime in a room where soba was being made. Finally, the time has come for the last rites of the victim to begin. What would Mr. Wright do at a time like this? Alf Gates, there's only one thing to do. Are we going back to Laserbrain? What are you smiling about? Has the pressure overwhelmed you? Nope. It's just the worst of times when lawyers have to force their biggest smiles. I see. You have no rebuttal, so the only thing left to do is to smile. Oh, that's where you're wrong. I do have a rebuttal. Is it time for Laserbrain? Turn your thinking around, Athena. Don't know how to figure out how Gero, who is allergic to soba, can commit the crime. Figure out how Gero could be in that room and not have an allergic reaction instead. Any rush? Maybe for a lump of regular flour, fruit on this, about fresh, like soba. You don't want soba, no rest. Solid fresh is great. About greasy is good. Don't fresh and body is fresh. And collapse. He's blacked out. It appears to be written by the victim. Allow me to read it. Resting, do not disturb. Yes, that's the note I saw. Could reading that, who wouldn't think Shisha was napping? Oh! It's the buckwheat dough that was resting. You shouldn't have disturbed the buckwheat dough. Oh, of course. Mon Dieu! Oh, what if that certain piece of evidence doesn't mean what we think it means? If that's the case, I may be able to prove that Gero could have committed this crime. No matter how hard you search your mind, you cannot overturn facts. Well, Miss Sykes, with no further objections, I'll hand down my ruling.
See the fun fact is related.
That makes sense. That makes sense now. True, I can't overturn facts, but if we got one of our facts about a piece of evidence wrong?
Got our facts wrong? What are you talking about now? What piece of evidence do you mean, Miss Sykes? Please point out to this court.
This piece of evidence proves that Giru could have killed her master even with a sober attitude. It's Master Tonido's note.
The note? Preposterous. What possible connection could there be between the witness's allergy and that note?
An answer lies in the true meaning of this note.
Its true meaning?
This note does not mean I am resting, do not disturb, as we had assumed, but rather it actually means this doe is resting, do not disturb it.
Wait a minute, Athena. That doesn't make any sense.
You're right. It doesn't. After all, as Bucky told us many a time, you don't let sober doe rest.
Well, that's just jabber-jabber got to do with anything.
This is it, the home stretch. This note, in Mr. Wett's words, would have led me to the conclusion that Mr. Tonido was... Oh, I pressed the wrong one. I meant udon. I meant the udon noodles. I knew what I wanted. Maybe I should try thinking outside the sewer bowl, as it were. I meant udon. You know what I meant. The victim, Taifu Tonido, was not making buckwheat noodles. He was making ordinary udon noodles instead. Punkonka. That layer of flour in the dressing room wasn't solar flour, but plain old wheat flour for udon. So actually, it was totally possible for Gira to be in that room and kill her master.
What? What if that's true to his Ruben?
Your Honor, the defense requested the flour in the room be tested immediately.
But soba noodles were found in the bowl, and Giru did have a reaction in her hand. How to explain those things?
Well...
Even if it were udon flour instead of soba, you still cannot prove Giru committed the crime.
I was gonna say, her balloon's gone pop. But...
Don't lose your nerve now. Keep charging forward. You'll feel my blade at your back.
Enough with the threats already, I got it. Talk about pressure. Alright, Athena. Take a deep breath and go over everything again. It's laser brain! I'm going to revisualize the case from the start to finish and find conclusive evidence that Kira committed this murder. What was Master Tonido making in his dressing room? Master Tonido was making udon. By my logic, Master Tonido must have been making udon noodles in his dressing room, so none of the crimes indicates otherwise. What was found in the bowl at the table? You know, the master wasn't making soba. Soba noodles were found at the scene. So that means the noodles had to have come from somewhere. Wait a minute, what mysterious serving of soba noodles? That sounds familiar. Where did the soba in the bowl and table come from? No? Wait a minute, the experience says someone was delivered it. This is about to... Master Soba Stock. The soba was from Master Soba Stock. Soba noodles found the scene were from the Master Stock of noodles. And why did the culprit go out of the way to get that soba and put it in the bowl? Why did the culprit cover the soba noodles?
culprit wanted to hide the udon dough. God, this is quite a few of them. Someone was found at the scene, so that means the culprit must have taken the udon with her to hide it. But why did the culprit take the udon away to hide it? Must be because she killed him with the udon dough. The murder weapon was udon dough. Dun dun dun. That's it, the udon dough was a real weapon used to kill Typhoon and D.I.D. The only reason why no weapon was found is because Giru got rid of the dough somehow. The real murder weapon was the udon dough the victim made. If you can find this dough, that'll prove my theory correct. And undeniably prove Giru's guilt. Even if you can find this dough, what makes you think that it would prove she is the one? Please recall Owen's eyewitness testimony, Prosecutor Salmali. If the injury on Giru's forehead was caused by a victim's knife, the Giru's blood must have dripped down onto the dough used as a murder weapon. That would make the dough pretty conclusive evidence, wouldn't you agree? Ah, but where is this conclusive evidence? Let us hear your theory on where this murder weapon is. Well, it's... I can't find the answer in the evidence I have on hand. We'll lose this trial. How did Giru get rid of the udon dough? Think, Athena. Could I have the points to the suspicious behaviour on Giru's part? No mistake. Let's hear your answer. Because I actually don't know. Where is the real murder weapon hidden? Nice barking you did there. I assume you have some bite to back it up. Stop distracting me, especially not right now. Come on. This piece of evidence can point us to the location of the hidden murder weapon.
Next case we will be in pain.
The only thing I've got is the crime scene. Nope. Right, Gillen. You reckon that's a given. There's two. Suppose, yes. But where do I find...
Take that!
Giru? Huh? What is it? I'm just an innocent girl. They don't know anything about a murder. Stop that cute act in your balloon hat. Kira got rid of the dough she used to kill Master Tornado in a bold and daring way. She did it right in front of Prosecutor Blackwell's nose by feeding it to her dog. No, Of course, now it all makes sense. I was puzzled as to why Giru, who should know her dog's own eating habits, would feed Jugamu more than he could possibly finish. Your Honor, please order an investigation of the yard right now. And what should the police at the theatre be looking for exactly? Jugamu must have buried his leftover dumplings somewhere around his doghouse. Dumplings that Giru made out of the udon dough with her blood on it. This is preposterous. I want to thank you, Simon. If you hadn't kept me going, I might have given up along the way. What are you blathering on about? You still have work to do. Now, by your hand, finish this wretched case off, Athena. You got it.
Gero, do you remember what you said would happen when the truth is finally revealed? When the truth's revealed, it'll be your balloon and mine that goes pop. Damn it! Well, now the truth is out, it looks to me like it's your balloon that goes pop. Ah! Hmm? Polkunga. I'm Rakugo artist. I was the one who was supposed to inherit that name. But then she shall... Oh. 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 Oh.
KO.
Oh. Why are my balloons bursting? Daddy, are you mad at me? I've been a bad girl. Oh, her boobs were balloons. She really did have balloons. Oh dear. Oh no, it was a wig as well. Oh. You ready to tell us everything now, Giru? The whole reason I entered the world of Rakugo in the first place was to follow my father's wonderful footsteps and inherit his stage name. His stage name? You don't mean...
Uendo Tonido.
I knew I wasn't very good at storytelling, but I thought that I did the stupid balloon thing like Shisha wanted. I'd inherit the name someday.
Master Tonido gave his name to his junior disciple.
Yeah. So I took my revenge on Shisha during the show celebrating the name succession. So that was your entire motive? I doubt anybody else could understand, but inheriting my father's name was everything to me. My whole reason for living.
All of the days you could have taken your revenge. Why did you choose the day of the show?
Because I wanted to pay Uendo back for stealing what was rightfully mine. I wanted to pin the blame on him at the show where all the Tornado fans were gathered. But then, Uendo tried to shift the blame onto Bucky Wet. Then we know the whole story.
There's just one more thing I want to know. You know Master Tonido was making you udon in his dressing room yesterday. How long have we been going on for? An hour and a half. Okay, that's fine.
No, I didn't. When I saw the sub making tools, I was worried about my allergy. It was my only chance to get my revenge on the two of them, so I went ahead and did it.
So it was premeditated crime. In the end, you only went through all with it on impulse. Then the allergic reaction on your hand. Is it from touching the sober in the refrigerator with your bare hands when you were tampering with the crime scene after your master's death?
Yeah. But at that time I wasn't clear-headed enough to worry about my allergy.
Giro, how could you do all this, you idiot?
Giro, I get your desire to inherit your father's name. What you really should have inherited from him wasn't his name, but his heart. His heart?
Silence. Do you have anything to ask me, somebody? Any objections?
No, Your Honor.
Miss Athena Sykes?
Yes. It's the first time he's used my name.
I shall be sure to remember your name.
Really?
Seems he finally recognizes you as a proper adversary.
Thanks. That's all I ask, Prosecutor Sabati.
Looks like there are no further objections. Bailiff, please bring the defendant.
Ah, sobered up, finally.
Ah, good. It seems to have made a full recovery. Now then, this court finds the defendant, Bucky Wet, not guilty. Huzzah. Court is adjourned.
Don't puking 10 kilograms of food.
Yeah, pretty much. May 13th, 11:55 a.m.
Congratulations, Bucky. I'm so glad you found innocence.
Thanks for everything, Miss Jiggity.
It still sucks that you're accused of a crime you didn't commit. Did your window have it after you or something?
I don't think so. Even though said it was a spur-of-the-moment idea when he got where he saw the sober-themed cards.
Simon, where have you been?
I stopped in at Yuendo's questioning. Only you, Bucky, could get framed for a crime on a whim.
No way. I was convicted out of convenience. Really, should be completely cleared of all charges, so buck up, Bucky. And more important though, what I really want to know is, why did Master Snyder give Giru inherit her father's name?
What do you mean I'm more important now, Miss Jiggity?
Don't be such a wet blanket. Let's go with the flow. Now come on. You know the Master was trying to encourage her to quit the entertainment business?
Oh, that's not it.
You think give a name to her because he wanted Giru to find her own call in life? So perform whatever she wanted without being bound by her father's name or ago. Making it almost his way of showing his support for her in a new endeavour. That's why he called you to the theatre, huh? To teach him how to make udon.
More roundabout way I've never seen, but that's Master Tonido for you. This entire incident happened because of misunderstanding.
How sad.
By the way, Giru wasn't the only person Master Tonido was trying to cheer on. You know, the person in question still seems unaware of the Master's intentions.
What? You talking about me? Come on, no way. All that old man was ever did was criticize my sober. It's not true, Bucky. There must be a way to make Bucky see just how much Master Tonido cared about him.
Take that!
Take a look, Bucky. Whose name is on there as the holder of his title deed?
It's
telling my name.
Master Tonido's just up to one of his tricks when he said he stole the shop from you. So unfortunate to grow into a truly capable owner in your father's stead.
He probably used some tough love on you so that the shop wouldn't just go belly up.
I see. I never knew. Oh, Master Tonido, I'm so sorry. Keep working hard, Bucky. Pay him back by living up to his expectations.
Really? Yeah. Thanks, Simon.
And you too, Miss Jiggity.
One day my soba's gonna be so good it'll knock that old man's socks off, you know. For all I'm the 4th generation owner of wet soba. Wet noodle number 4. Well, I better be getting back to my shop. I gotta get ready for lunch rush. Hold on. Can I please order for delivery, Bucky?
Yeah, Mrs. Jiggity.
Can you deliver a bowl of udon to Giru? For the Harbor Master. You got it. I'm sure it's all got the TLC Master tonight who would have packed into it too. Thank you. Well, see ya. You gotta buy it out of the shop someday. I will. I'll bring the whole emergency with me.
Wet. Or moist, by the way. Moist. Do us all proud, Bucky.
The best sovereign town waiting for you when you come. Peace out. But what about Udon's noodles? We can't forget about Udon's noodles. It's nice to see somebody giving there to their all, isn't it? I wonder if I leveled up. Any thanks to his case.
Don't kid yourself. It would have been a spectacle and a half had I not been there by your side.
You don't know that.
For a lawyer who's versed in psychology or full of weak points, you need to learn to analyze yourself more objectively.
Or you could just teach me a famous mind trick, Simon.
No.
Way to shut someone down. Why not?
Because the more pesky lawyers there are, the harder my job becomes. So it's in my best interest for you to remain green forever.
Hey, what's in my best interest, huh? Besides, weren't you the one who had the wool pulled out of your eyes by Yuendo?
Must you remind me? How would I have known Yuendo would do time sober?
Hey, speaking of time sober, I thought just something funny.
Oh, goody. I can't wait.
Hey, here it is. In time sober, why didn't Mon number 9 get counted? Come on, do you know, Simon?
How should I know?
'Cause 7, 8, 9. Thank you. I'll be here all week. Rotful.
That I should have known. Come on, let's go get sober or something and go home.
Your treat?
I'll treat you to 50% off the tab. And don't forget, you still owe me that for that man due.
Really, Simon? Wouldn't hurt for you to pay for me every once in a while, you know.
Quit squawking and start walking, Athena.
Hey, wait for me! And he still have a ways to go as a lawyer. Just like Mr. Right, Apollo, Bad Simon before me. I'm gonna get there someday. After all, I've inherited their passion for our courts and the law. Je peux le faire. I can do this. And that brings us to the end of episode 4. Bucky. And now we move on to episode 5, the last episode in the main section. And of course, which is episode 5, Turnabout Revolution.
It's time for a revolution!
Ooh. 'Tis TV show, I think, judging by the sound quality.
Who's there?
It's the Plumed Punisher! Yeah! Oh. Oh, hi.
Good people of Kurain. Can't allow things to go on like this.
Hi, Uncle. How you doing?
The
Hi,
Defense
Daddy.
Culpability Act has done nothing but produce countless victims of wrongful convictions.
Thanks, Sojiro.
The time to act is now, for we, the Defiant Dragons, have obtained the ultimate weapon, the
Okay,
Founder's
Sojiro.
Orb.
Okay, Sojiro.
And to the Garenian regime,
Ooh.
make no mistake about it, I will personally dethrone you. A dragon never yields, nor will he rest until his revolution is complete.
I can't unhear it now. It's Sojiro. I can't unhear it. But either way, I think, of course, that is a good place to save off with the final episode in the main game. But if you guys did enjoy this episode, please, as always, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. It really, really does help. Click the bell icon down below to be notified when I live stream or upload a video. And I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye!